Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Sunday Sermon Part 6. I'm well aware it's coming to you on a Monday. I've tried recording this. This will be my third attempt. First one was yesterday next to a main road. Second one was today by the seafront, but again next to a main road with the sun in my eyes. So, yeah, I'm recording this late on Bank Holiday Monday. But it's been a bit of a busy weekend over here, so yeah. Last night we went to see Will Smith live in what still feels and sounds like a fever dream, but was unbelievable. A film star, Oscar winner, singer that has been a part of my life and people of a similar age for a long time. So yeah, a fantastic gig. First one I've been to since my diagnosis. First gig I've been to since Ravens last summer. So yeah, it was pretty epic. I'll try and share some clips in this. But yeah, like I said, it feels a bit like a fever dream. First time I was seeing Will Smith will have been like Fresh Prince, maybe how old was I, 6, 7, maybe a bit older. But it's nearly been like 30 years, and like last night I was thinking back through like all the films that at one point I was collecting every Will Smith film on DVD. And there's been some duds, but there's been some really really good ones as well. A lot from like the 90s that me and Liv still go back and watch. So yeah, an awesome experience, really. Just yeah, mental. Hearing some of those songs sang live. Obviously, the man's had his controversies, and he just talked about it. And I was trying to make amends for it, but yeah, he even like brought his Oscar out at one point. I've never seen anyone win an Oscar. Mad. Absolute madness. So yeah, that were over in Scarborough last night. That's where Liv's parents live. So Betsy stayed there for the night, and she's staying there for the rest of this week, coming back on Thursday. I don't think she sees it as a holiday, and hopefully in time she will, because it's pretty cool having your grandparents living at the coast, and to be able to go and yeah, I think she takes it for granted a little bit. She is only 7, but yeah, I think in time she will appreciate what she has there. So yeah, me and Liv stayed in a hotel last night after the gig, and then got up this morning. Weather's been glorious. So me and Betsy have been in the sea today, so that's why I'm beard's looking a little bit dishevelled, because it's full of seawater and it's just matted. So yeah, really good weekend, followed by as some of you will be aware. For those of you on my Instagram, I went to the Rovers training ground on Thursday to meet the players and manager. It was organised by the club reaching out to Liv and saying that they wanted to do something for me, which meant a lot. It's for them to reach out and want to do something, and to be given that opportunity, really. We took the girls with us. Jameson, unfortunately, was at work, couldn't get it off, and took my dad. And it was nice to be able to give something back to my dad, as I know he's found his challenges with this, and not necessarily challenges for him, but upset. So it was nice to be able to give something back to him. My dad, like I mentioned before, my dad was the one who took me to my first ever football game when I was 4 in 1992. God, that makes me feel old. But yeah, all the players came out before training, had a chat with us, knew my story, knew my name, shook my hand, and it felt, yeah, it felt incredible. Had a good old chat with captain, just being able to talk about like last season and what they achieved, and this season, yeah, and we had a good chat with Grant McCann, the manager, and we got some great pictures. And Grant invited us to watch training, so we watched players that hadn't played the previous Tuesday train. Then walked around and watched the keepers train, and yeah, we had a good couple of hours there, and it was really nice of the club. I know for those of you that might not be into football, I mean, what do you do on a weekend if you're not? But or for those of you that might not have a club, or for those of you that do have a club that is a massive club, it is the equivalent of me being invited to Man U's training ground or Liverpool's to meet their players. That is my club, and you can never decide your club. You can never change your club. So yeah, fantastic experience, and one that I'm sure me and my dad will treasure for a long, long time. But apart from that, I mean, there's a couple of big things in there, a couple of good reviews. Yeah, it's been a good week, and this weather today is mental, and then it looks like it's staying all week. So, yeah, I tried to do the Sunday/Monday sermon on tour, and it didn't quite work out. So when we went over yesterday, Liv's cousin has a pub, and they had like a few bands on. So I tried to record it there, but then the noise interference, yeah, it didn't work right for me. Then after we'd had breakfast this morning down in like the seafront, tried to record it there, but either there was too much sun or not enough sun. Then I couldn't hear it. Then I mean, I do have a few funny videos. Of there was one I started recording, then Liv sneezed. That put me off. So I started again. Next minute, I could just see her head under my camera, looking for a teaspoon. So again, that put me off. So I just sacked it off and said, "Look, we're here. Let's enjoy it. Let's not do it on tour." I mean, yeah, I did have some good backdrops, but it's we've got home early enough for me to be able to record it and post it out tonight. So yeah, literally, I'm going to be posting this. I might try and do some editing, add some of the videos in from Big Willie. Maybe a photo of when we met the players and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is more of a catch-up sermon today rather than last Sundays of me preaching to you about parenting. Which is still fucking hard, by the way. Sorry, Sandra, for swearing. But yeah, we'll have another catch-up probably in a couple of weeks about parenting and the struggles and everything else in between. But for all those parents watching, 1 week left, then they're back at school. We'll have made it for another summer. So I hope you have all had a wonderful week and have a wonderful week ahead. And we're a 4-day week. So we'll take the positives, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.